Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Angie Aldridge here if you don't know who I am. And today I'm going to be going over what I am doing for a challenge for myself here. So I mentioned a few videos back that I would be starting a type of challenge. I wasn't sure if I was going to commit to it because it is a pretty hard challenge. But I have decided it is January 4th and today is day one of 75 hard. Now, if you have not heard about 75 hard, I will be explaining all the rules to what the challenge are that you have to complete. Each day there are tasks that you have to get done. If you do not get them all done, you have to go back and start at day one. So it is definitely going to be a challenge. Later on in the video, I will explain all the rules of this little challenge that I have going on. I wouldn't call it a little challenge. It's definitely going to be a big challenge. 75 days doesn't seem too bad, but what you have to do, yes, it's going to be hard. Now, it is a mental toughness challenge, so not necessarily all about your physique with what I'm used to doing, but I think that is just going to be a side effect or a side bonus is maybe some fat loss and all that as well. But I will explain that later. Right now, I will just give you one little thing that is in the challenge. You have to complete a 45-minute outdoor workout. So I'm just gonna get ready. This workout can be a walk, it can be an actual outdoor workout, whatever you decide, something that is going to obviously somewhat challenge yourself. I am going to go for a 45-minute snowshoe in the bush with the dog, so I'm just gonna get all bundled up because it is cold and yeah. So wish me luck. I know. Are we gonna go for a walk? Are we going for a walk, guys, or what? Okay, let's go. Lightning strikes by my window. Completely obsessed with catching snowballs. Okay, we're gonna go for a walk, okay? No snowballs right now. Go for a walk. Like I said, one of the rules is you have to do a 45-minute outdoor workout. So here I am outside in the bush doing a 45-minute snowshoe with the dogs. They will absolutely love this. I think it might be hard to get it in on the days that I'm working because when I leave the house, it's dark. When I get home, I really only have a couple hours to get things done before it starts getting dark again. So that might be a challenge. But for today, I'm going to do the snowshoe. I'm not really sure what else I'm going to do other than snowshoeing and walking outside. I do have a client that likes to train outdoors, so sometimes I will do the workout with him, which we actually do bring weights outside. Seems a little crazy, but if we dress appropriately, it's actually not bad and you feel pretty good once you get it done and you're outside. So this is number one. Number two, you actually, or this is part of number one, I guess, you have to do 2 45-minute workouts a day. So you have to do one outside, one indoors. Crazy, I know, but we can do this. Another rule, you have to follow some sort of diet. So it could be tracking your macros, whatever you want to do, whatever suits you best, but you are not allowed any cheat meals. So you have to find healthy versions of things, I guess. I'm going to track macros. I have my macros set, which puts me in a tiny, slight deficit, not very much. So that's what I'm gonna do. Next rule is pretty easy for me. It is to get a gallon of water in every day. So a gallon is just shy of 4 liters of water. I definitely drink at least that a day, so no problem there. I know for some that might be a challenge, but I think if you have maybe 1 liter bottles or something and you just try and make sure that you have one in by a certain time in the morning so you're not getting that water in too late and up peeing all night, then that's always all good. Okay, we got to keep moving here. I'm multitasking, getting this video done and we're doing a little bit of hill sprints with the snowshoes. Nash is loving it. Oh, if only I had their energy. And next thing that you have to complete each day is a progress picture. This is probably my least favorite thing to do. I am so sick of doing progress pictures, but they are very beneficial. After doing mine this morning, I have a lot of work to do. I'm more motivated than ever to do this challenge. I definitely had too many treats over Christmas break and maybe a bit too much wine. It just definitely catches up with you super fast. So I like to get it all under control now while I can before it's too late and it's just way too hard to get those extra pounds off. So progress pictures every single day. Now, I should really mention, I don't regret having any of those treats. They were all super delicious. I enjoyed every little last bit of them. Delish. I didn't feel guilty about them or anything. I just enjoyed them. But now I know that I'm starting to get into a bad habit of having them daily. So time to break that habit. Are you ready for the last rule or thing that you have to do each day? So it is to complete 10 pages of a nonfiction book, a book that's going to actually help you with building a business or something like that, something like a self-help book kind of thing, not nonfiction. This is probably the easiest and one I'm really excited about. I never feel like I make time for reading, and I have a few books that I would love to dive into. I haven't read a full book in a very long time. I find I'm always listening to audiobooks while I drive instead. So this will be really nice. The one thing I think I'm going to have to do is probably not start reading before bed. I have a tendency when I start to read to fall asleep. So I'm going to read them either in the morning or throughout the day sometime. To be honest, I have already read my pages for today, and I was super tired this morning. I totally crashed and I had a nap, which I don't normally nap. So it's the reading. I don't know. We'll have to have a tea or something with caffeine and then read. Okay, so there you have it. There are all your rules for the 75 hard challenge. And if this is something that you feel like you would maybe want to partake in, you can always let me know. I do have a private Facebook group that I just created just to, dog's running through me, just to help kind of motivate and encourage each other so we can finish the 75 days. I think a lot of people start it and do not complete it because if you do fail on something, you do have to start back at day one. So it's definitely a struggle, especially with being in Canada here, getting these workouts outside. A lot of people are little hermits in the winter and do not like going out. So that would be a challenge for sure. So maybe something that you want to wait for the summer. I don't know, but it is a mental toughness challenge. So it's definitely something that will make you feel really amazing, I'm sure, once we complete it. So let me know. I'll add you to the group and we'll get this done. It's going to be a long 75 days. I just thought with the whole lockdown, it's nice to have some kind of challenge, something to, challenge yourself and get yourself moving and hopefully feeling better, and even just being in a little community of like-minded people always helps.